Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head knob, that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost. Let's get to my beat. Straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome. Bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be. Flip mode is the squid on. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type of right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys winners a week ago in London, so they're right back at it this week. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team already has the X by their name. They have clinched the division. Now it's all about best seeding in the NFC playoffs.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. Ray going to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Flushed to his left. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll go up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Orbits.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. It's a pistol snap for Huntley. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. To the pylon, he's in. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Orbits. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Orbits will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff, already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he works his way in and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Orbits offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And that is... incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. Back to throw. Huntley. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. 13 yards and a big... exhale as they convert on 4th down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Forced to his right. Going up top. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 4.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Malik Harrison, they're on the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
from the 20. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
In punt formation for the Lions.
Here's Austin to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Orbits offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Huntley. Open man, left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. That's enough for a first down.
And the London first down.
Now Huntley. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Huntley. Moving to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's hard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout for injury. 3rd and 6. To throw is Huntley. Rolling right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, London. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Third down, 3 to go. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he is going to have a Lions first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. The mark says first down. We'll go play action with Goff. Exiting the pocket right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Pushed out to his left. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Throwing, Huntley. He connects with Gray on that one.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Huntley now. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll get about 2. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
On play action, Goff moving left, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Lions call their first time out as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Jack Fox now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And mark them down up beyond the 30. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Ready, 19, Sergeant, 18, Romney, 18.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
19, 5 years, 19 sight, 19 sight.
Back to the air once more on second down. again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as we take a look at league leaders in receiving touchdowns by the running backs, he's right up there among the best in the league. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play.
At the 37-yard
on second down, Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will go all the way. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions are on the board. It's now 14-7.
14, Lions 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Orbits offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, London.
Once again, it's Warren. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced outright. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
On the play. And the London first down.
They'll look to throw again. Pushed out to his right. He keeps it himself. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. And it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Orbits.
Touchdown, London.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A 5-yard gain.
Throwing on second down. Goff flushed to his right. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls in completely.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have a Lions first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Now a timeout for injury. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Forced out wide. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he... Inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 53 yards. It's a pistol snap for Huntley. Forced out wide. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pick up the 7. A second down throw for Goff.
At the 32-yard line.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
10 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 2. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He's got the first down and more than that. And he's into the end zone. Rock right. Touchdown, Detroit. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 31. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
It's now 4th down.
Back to throw. Huntley. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here, leads to a nice game.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Now Huntley. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is gone. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. And with that last run, that moves him over 1,000 rushing yards on the year. A nice milestone in what has been an exceptional season on the ground. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
All he can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Black 20.
Bills drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
A run with Gibbs. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage. And now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Goff forced out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And here we go, 4th and inches.
Super one.
Throwing here is Goff. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Orbits offense make their way out to take over once more. And this game is not a done deal just yet. Still have 3 timeouts to the defense. Now, if there's 1 first down, it seals the deal. But there is still a chance for the defense to get the ball back. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60, 71.
Huntley. That's to Gray, open on the left side. He gets free. He's inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
So Huntley will bring him to the line for this 2-point attempt.
The offense will line up for a...
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Lions 14.
I actually don't love these plays, Mike, just throwing it up to the back corner on 2-point tries. But when you have the confidence that your guy can go up and come down with it, and you can execute it at this level, it certainly worked out this time.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
To throw is Huntley. Forced out left. That one run to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Try 60. Viking 18. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Warriors, Mustang 19.
Here we go. One final play. This one complete to Hayward. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
2, 3, 4. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive,